Hello there, this is Brian, and here is Maverick, and welcome to another one of our outdoor adventures.
I have been hiking Valley Forge for some time now. And this past weekend, Maverick and I brought along Pepper to tackle a portion of the Joseph Plumb Martin Trail on the morning of Super Bowl Sunday. This has always been one of my favorite parks, and Maverick and I routinely try out new paths here. And we always find something new every time while still taking in all the comfort of everything that's old. There are so many different ways you can hike this park, and it really can take you a few days to tackle all 35 miles of trails, with each offering a different perspective. When you traverse this park, it tells the tale of a very dark and difficult struggle for a fledgling nation, declaring its independence. An idea that spreads throughout the world like wildfire to this day. The idea that we should be free to make our own decisions. And if we all just work together as equals, this world could be such a better place. In the end, though, it's not the trails that keep bringing me back. It's not just the amazing views filled with cannons, statues, historical reenactments during the holidays, and even a breathtaking memorial arch that lights up like magic at night. What brings me back to this place is what it represents. It's about overcoming adversity. It's about pushing yourself forward even in the darkest moments, knowing that if you just push a little farther, even when you feel all hope is lost, it might just be the thing that gets you through to a new day. And you know deep down that this is really where you find yourself, in these struggles. It is what makes you who you really are. So on this hike, on this day, we started out on the western side of the park, just outside of Washington's headquarters, making our way along Valley Creek to the covered bridge. And from there, we traversed through the Knox Estate, which is a subsection of this trail, towards Artillery Park, and then towards Varnon's headquarters, until circling back to our starting point. All in all, it was a nice 5-mile hike, and it gives you a combination of nature trails, paved trails, and historical views. This section of the park is a bit less traversed as well, so you do get it to yourself, especially this time of year. So with that being said, let's take some highlights of our little hike through here.
He didn't even know we were racing.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I love how their little legs move. I think that's what I like about Cookie when she runs.
What? Oh yeah, Maverick, look.
Traffic stopper, honey. Traffic stopper. I guess the Orient Express isn't on schedule yet. Okay, should we read this sign first? This is Valley Creek, meandering through history. Valley Creek flows through the historic village of Valley Forge to its confluence with the Schuylkill River just downstream of this point. Once the primary source of water and power for a bustling town, it is now one of the park's most important natural resources. It is designated as an exceptional value watershed in a Class A wild trout fishery. Remarkable qualities in such an urbanized region. Okay, that doesn't tell me about the building. So we live on the wrong end. Iron making in colonial America. I need one of those. I also need a cannonball. Here are some tongs. Nails, it's part of the post. Some ore, some limestone, and some charcoal. War, forge discovered, and epilogue. Ooh, handwriting.
Now, does he walk on top of the stones? Nah, sort of, yeah.
Stab me, and you laugh.
I just went in. A couple of little wobblers there.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I told him I didn't like it.
Oh, yeah.
And you tried to stab me with the stick that I bought you. Yeah, but look how expressive his tail is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird, like some sort of skunk tail.
I know.
The bottom all is white. And then from the top, just the tip is white. No, I'm not crossing that.
What?
What?
That's the shortcut.
It might not be. Now Brian's gonna be like, yeah, there's that time I went up the hill.
Oh yeah, there's a trail up there.
Yeah. Is there a trail up there or a trail to up there?
No, there's a trail up there.
Because I was saying you climbed it.
You could climb it, yeah.
See, I just made up that you climbed it.
Well, yeah.
You're like, of course I did.
Of course I did.
I'm like, no. Low stone dams, I heard it water. The carriage bellows, the Mount Misery rising behind you, provided wood for charcoal. During the encampment, a road to the forge cut through the gap on the hill in front of you. The present road did not exist. Bar iron produced at the forge was marketed in Philadelphia. In addition, the forge blacksmith shoed horses, steel plows, and generally supplied the needs of the local community. At the time of the Revolution, there were two forges along Valley Creek. This is the upper forge site. The other stood downstream near Washington's headquarters. The area takes its name from the lower forge built in the 1740s. By removing impurities, this finery forge converts raw pig iron to wrought iron, malleable and tough enough to shape into barrel hoops and tools. The drawing is conjectural, based on the 1929 site excavation and other archaeological and documentary evidence. Now, I know you want a 1929 archaeological outfit. I know that's what you want. You want, I want a late 20s, early 30s archaeologist outfit. But you're like, because that means I would look like Indiana Jones. And I'm like, because that would make me look like Evie from The Mummy. Which is goals, isn't it?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to look like Evie. First Evie, not second Evie. I don't remember her. I've never finished watching that one. Power went out. Never got back with us. You can't go over the edge.
I gotta say, this is an interesting covered bridge. Because it's interesting because you have windows, which I feel like that almost defeats the purpose of the covered bridge, because I feel like...
Oh, they all have little windows. This one has a whole lot of them.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I was always, and maybe it's a myth, I don't know, but I was always under the understanding that the reason that they had the covered bridge was supposedly was easier for the horses. When they're crossing water, they didn't see down.
Daughter, if you want to take a break, but you think it's a sign of weakness to me. And you say it's not a competition, but right there. Apparently it is.
Like this one even has an awning.
Exactly. Stay with my mom. Mom, walk faster. You were doing much better when we were walking up around the top.
Yeah, we take a lot of pictures here.
I felt like I had a speed better.
Sometimes we'll stop here in the grass underneath the tree during the summer when it gets really hot.
There's the sun behind the cloud.
Yep.
Now, what do you think about this? I'm going to need some of them full-length shutters on the next house.
Okay.
And some of these ones. Because if you can see, it appears that they are real.
Well, yeah. I'm a big fan of the real shutter. I mean, how else are you supposed to keep the zombies out?
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes you see houses with 6 shutters on them now, and they are, like at my parents' house, they're a piece of empty plastic that
That's true.
doesn't move. Or you look and see the shutters, like they don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like they put the one next to the door that would cover 2/3 of the door, but
Mm-hmm.
the center would be.
Yep.
Like what? Is this so you can have shutters and use the door? Confused. Or when there's like one shutter that would cover half, but there's no second shutter. Oh gosh, it's one of them circles. I don't understand these things. What's
Look.
that thing?
What?
That's just a set of stairs up to that road.
That's a greenhouse.
Greenhouse with no glass.
Yeah.
Seems a little weird.
And then this is I don't know, forget. Okay, this is the estate. They do weddings up there on the back and in the backyard here. Obviously not today.
Slowly in German works better
Mm.
than saying slowly.
Yeah.
I've said langsam and he slowed down a little for them.
All right.
Perhaps he is bilingual.
So, this was such a great day for us. We had such a great hike and so much fun hiking these trails. And later that day, we headed over to our son's place to watch the Super Bowl. All in all, it was a really perfect day. It was one of those days you live for, and one of those days you really remember. And Valley Forge can teach us. On those days when it's dark and we're really feeling down, as bad as it may seem, things will turn around. If you just keep pushing on just a little bit more. Deep down, there's a hero in you, a heroic spirit that'll keep you moving forward if you just choose to follow it. And when you do, you may look back at it as maybe even the defining struggle of your life. And your future self will thank you for it. And so will everyone else, because each of us has something special that we can contribute to light up our world for the better. And even if that's just lighting up your world for your family or your friends by having amazing adventures like we had today, those are the things to look forward to. And those are the things that can get you through the dark times. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, and we do hope you enjoy it. We try to upload as often as we can, of course, while holding down the fort, working busy full-time schedules. If you did like this video, consider clicking the like button and subscribing for future content. We really do appreciate it, and we really do hope to see you in a future video. But until then, get out there and make your own great outdoor adventures. And as always, take care.